What is up, guys? My name is Brandon Robles, and today I will be showing you my best sales of the week, number 8. There's quite a bit of sales we're going to be talking about today. Pretty loaded week full of unique stuff that I will be talking about. That's stuff that I don't usually sell, so this will be a pretty cool video. So for the first sale we're going to be talking about, I actually sold a set, Time Life Books. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with it. It was the Seafarers set. I believe it was a complete set, actually. I ended up finding the rest of them for the customer. But it was pretty cool because I didn't list it, and not too much longer after it ended up selling. So that was cool. Sold for $40 plus shipping. As always for sets, you don't want to pay shipping on sets. It's kind of expensive if you have free shipping. So, but not too bad. A couple of videos ago, I sold a chart book for when you're on a boat and you need maps. Well, I ended up selling another one. This one I actually sold for $24. It was a pretty large, pretty large book, but I ended up having large envelopes, so just slipped them in there and it got it out. So pretty happy with that. Super easy to ship, and we'll take that for $25. I sold 2 of these classic Italian cookbooks. Actually, the exact same books, just one better condition than the other. So I sold one for $20 and I sold another one for $15. That happened within a week. Those flew off the shelves. Really happy about those because I love my cookbooks. The next thing I sold was a Zane Grey hardcover book set. I think it was 62 or 65 books. It was a lot of books, but they weren't too heavy or anything. They were kind of on the smaller side. Sold it for $150, which I was pretty happy with that because it did not take long. In fact, I think that actually took a day or two. It might have been within the day, actually. Like, that flew off the shelf. Plus shipping, of course, and the customer was very cool. Is going to a good cause. I think he was donating it to a local group that he was part of, so that was pretty cool. Cool to play a part in that, but nonetheless, it sold for $150. Very happy with that. I sold this former library book, Martha Grimes. Ended up selling her for $24. Again, I wanted to show you guys, as I've talked about in another video, former library books do sell. Here's more proof about it. And it sold for pretty much the market price for this book. It was on sale, I think, from $35 down to either a little lower than that, and then I took it off for $24. I don't know exactly how it sold, but $24 for a former library book. Don't get confused that you can't sell those. I remember I used to. Don't do it. You can definitely still sell them for market price. The next sale I had was this 1908 Debs hardcover book, more of on the antique side. Sold it for $27. Had it for a bit, a couple months for sure. Ran a sale on it and got the sale. Really happy about that. Not too bad. And I think it was something that I decided to stick on there and see what I can get for it. $27, not bad. So I ran into a couple of these Polio cookbooks, and one of them sold. So this one actually sold for $18.99, and it was not even a book, it was a pamphlet. It was literally a pamphlet that I always show how thick it is, but it was literally like this. It was really small, really cool. The fact that there was 3 different versions that I have right now, and this one sold first. And yeah, $18.99 for a little tiny pamphlet, guys. It's vintage, I guess. I don't know what's in it. I don't know anything about these cookbooks. I usually, guys, I don't even know what's in half of the stuff I sell. I usually look at the title, look at the author, date, condition, list. I don't even know. So I don't know what about this cookbook is actually good or not. I just know that it sold for $18.99. So not bad, guys. You'll find yourself doing that when you start getting into it. I didn't realize next on the list is actually another one of these Polio pamphlet books I'm talking about. So this was a different version. This one sold for only $12, but again, it was literally just a pamphlet, just a different version of that same book, I'm assuming. I don't know if it's like a different year, it probably is, but $12 for a little pamphlet size book. Cool. This next sale is actually something I don't usually sell, which is a Hummel figure. I sold this one for $25. I ran into a collection of them. I ended up starting to sell them and list them, and or I should say I ended up starting to list them, and this is my first one that I sold, which is a $25 figure. Plus shipping, of course. I will ship it priority, and so it has some insurance on it, and it'll get to the customer quick. So not bad. It turns out I also have 2 more of these Hummels that I sold. So I sold a baby Christ child and a donkey, one for $20, one for $15. Not bad, not familiar with this kind of stuff, but I want to start getting into it because I feel like not a lot of people know about it. So that's kind of cool. Will be shipped priority again, get to the customer quickly, and it has some insurance on it. So that's very cool. This combined order went to one person. It was just on 2 different orders. I ended up putting it all in the same box. I don't know why I forgot that. But they actually bought a bunch of sets from me. And I'm happy about that because they were putting up reasonable offers. And the thing I'm happy about is it cleared up shelf space. As you guys know, sets can sell for high. Sets are cool because they're a group of them, and if they go together, they'll be more inclined to sell, but they do take shelf space. So when people send you an offer and it's pretty reasonable for what it is, you should want to ideally get it off your shelf and get the money for it, unless it's obviously just a bad deal. But that's what happened here. So he started sending me offers and I was happy because I can clear up a bunch of shelf space. Some were small sets, some were larger sets, but I got them out of the way, got my money for it, and I can start replenishing that shelf space with books that are maybe individual that sell for a higher price. So I'm all about moving the inventory, and so I was really happy with this. All right, so my FBA sales tanked this week. It was pretty rough. I only got $219 in sales on FBA this week. I think it's because I started to focus on eBay a little bit recently with the deals I've been making, so I haven't had a lot of inventory for FBA. That's like not great compared to my last 2 weeks, which was 600 and something and 700. That's kind of rough. But because I've been focusing a little more on eBay, because that's the kind of inventory I've been getting, I ended up doing $971 in eBay sales, which is about 300 plus more than I usually do per week on eBay. So I'm pretty happy about that. So there was a little plus side and negative side. Ideally, the reason why, especially when I'm selling books, I want both platforms to be doing well. I want it to diversify a little bit, get quick sellers on Amazon and get more antique kind of stuff on eBay. So I need some work to do on Amazon, find some inventory for that, start sending some more stuff in. But on the eBay side, great job, not bad. I want to see those numbers go up, hopefully to get 1,000 a week. Ideally, that would be awesome. Plus with that little drip on Amazon on the side, and hopefully get something going for Amazon that can at least get a steady 600 off of Amazon and keep on growing eBay. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below with any questions you may have, or DM me at TheBrandonRobles on Instagram. Stay hustling, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stop, never change.